Through sacred ordination, God raises up fathers for his earthly family, the church. Holy orders is the sacrament by which men receive the power and grace to perform sacred duties as priests. Jesus instituted the sacrament at the Last Supper when he gave his apostles the power and the duty to say the Mass, to do this in remembrance of me. After his resurrection, he breathed on them and gave them the power to forgive sins. By this command, he enabled them to heal in his name. Throughout the Bible, priests appear as spiritual fathers. In the fullness of time, God the Father sent Jesus as his faithful firstborn son and a priest, not only to restore the natural priesthood, but also to establish a supernatural priesthood within the divine family, the church. That is the priesthood exercised by Christ through the apostles. In turn, the apostles ordained priests, bishops, and deacons to succeed them. We see this today as bishops lay hands upon the priest.
The priesthood is a gift, and not a gift to the priest, but the gift of the priesthood to the entire world.
To the best of my knowledge, a priest is a shepherd and a spiritual guide.
A priest is everything to me as a Catholic, because my spiritual life is very important.
A priest is someone that preaches, so we can learn about God.
Someone that represents Christ is a role model. I see like a divine being in a priest.
So I'm very happy to be a priest, and of course to be able to make my own little sacrifice in this way and manner.
Now, when the faithful calls their priests Father, they are not disrespecting the fatherhood of God or Jesus' instructions. It is an appreciation of the fatherly responsibility of the priest who ministers and cares for a multitude of souls.
We don't mean that they are our earthly father or what. We mean they are our leaders. Spiritual. We mean that they are our spiritual fathers. The priest himself has no child. We are their own children. We are their own mothers. We are their own brothers and their own sisters. So when we call them father, we mean they are our spiritual leaders. People we can trust.
Now, just as a father must nourish, instruct, challenge, correct, forgive, listen, and sustain his children, so does a priest for his spiritual children.
The priest, like I said, is a father, so he encourages me, encourages my family with the homilies and with the teachings of the church. So I always appreciate priests and try to respect, and honor their word.
The context for which Jesus speaks in Matthew chapter 23 verse 9 was to admonish the people against the hypocrisy of the scribes and the Pharisees, who try to lord their authorities over others and shy away from their responsibilities as servants of the people. If Jesus had meant his statement literally, then it must have been a contradiction to Exodus chapter 20 verse 12, honor your father and mother, or Luke chapter 16 from verse 19 to 31, or Luke 15, 11 to 32, where Jesus referred to man as father.
The celibacy,
yeah?
And they swear a love of poverty.
Okay.
It is not an easy thing for a Catholic priest living without a wife.
They leave everything to take care of us as a lay faithful.
Of course, it's easier said than done, but me as a person, I would like my son to be a priest if the Lord calls him. But I wouldn't want my son to be a priest because I like priests or I like the priesthood. Yeah. But if God has called my son or my daughter, no. If I have many children, one can be a reverend father. You want to cut my lineage?
Well, coincidentally, I have a son who is in the seminary. He's actually in his final year of the seminary.
The child. Wow, that's very nice.
And
that's
he's
nice.
doing well.
The priest should continue to not back down.
Stop giving up on God. Always encourage other seminarians to continue being peaceful as they.
Both
to the Blessed Sacrament. You are the one that offer the sacrifice and keep it there for all of us. Why can't you yourself go there and have your peace, your joy, your blessing, your prosperity, everything there, your healing, your protection?
First of all, I'm saying happy feast day to all of them today. And again, I want to just make a very brief prayer for them. God will continue to encourage and bless them with more wisdom and knowledge in their sacred vocation.
I pray that the good Lord will continue to bless you, keep you. So whatever it is you face as a prince, just know that it's part of the cross you're supposed to carry. And God bless you. I love you all.